Today my creative idea involves my little tape dispenser. Why? Because Pinterest showed me this. And after seeing this, I could not stand having such a plain little tape dispenser. So I'm transforming mine. First thing I'm going to do is sand that surface so I can get any paint or clay on it. And I'm going to try to get that off, which doesn't work, so I'm just gonna keep sanding until it's ready. Now my plan here is to create a character just like the otter who's hugging the little tape dispenser. I started easy by modeling the arms and putting them on just to see if it would work, and now that I know that it works, I'm gonna make the head. For the head, I take a little foam ball and put it in the middle of the dough. This will make it more stable, lighter, and it will make the whole piece dry faster. I then move on to the legs, and at first I thought maybe it would be cuter to make shorter legs, but I decide that having the legs go all the way to the rim of the tape dispenser, just like the otter, looks nicer. Now, maybe you saw that my clay is very stretchy and gooey, and that's because I'm using foam clay, not air dry clay, but foam clay. And the reason I chose foam clay is because it's really malleable, but mostly because once it's dry, it's still very squishy. So if by any chance I hit my little bunny, the limbs or the ears will not break like they would if this were air dry clay. For the ears, I am going to use a little toothpick to make them more stable, and what I'm going to do is model the ears and take that little toothpick and put it right through the middle and then stick that into the head, which is, as I said before, the clay, but also a little foam ball in the middle. With all of the parts of the bunny in place, I want to move to a little bit of detailing, so I'm modeling the face a bit, and then I want to smooth out all of these mistakes that I make with the clay. I have trouble making it smooth. I try to use one of my tools, but it doesn't really work, so I just decided to move ahead and do some details for the paws. With that done, I am very satisfied with my modeling today. I think it's an improvement, so I'm gonna let my figure to dry for 24 hours and come back to see how I paint it tomorrow. And here it is, dry and ready. And of course, no magic happened overnight, and still all of my marks from poor modeling are there. I decided I'm not gonna paint the original parts of the tape dispenser because I'm afraid that will actually peel off. And that what I'm gonna do is create the effect of fur for my bunny so we can cover up all of those mistakes. For that, I'm gonna use my modeling paste and a lot of white paint. So I mix the two together in equal amounts, and with this lighter paste, I go ahead and place it all over my bunny with the brush, creating a texture that hides some of my mistakes, and also with an older brush, I tap on it, making it look more and more like fur. Now that I've covered all of my bunny with this furry texture using this paint, I really love it and I'm super happy with it. And I think I'm just gonna let it dry and keep it white. After a couple of hours, the paint is fully dried, and as you can see, the bunny, because of the foam clay, is still pretty squishy. And even though you can see some of the mistakes, I'm still going for white, and I'm just gonna add little details and hearts and cute things with my Posca markers to my bunny. You know I love adding hearts to everything, so I'm adding some to its paws and then to its bum. After that, all I have to do left is its little face, and after adding the final details, my tape dispenser transformation is absolutely done. I do want to protect my bunny from all the wear and tear of being at my desk and packing things with me as much as possible, so I cover it with a layer of varnish and let it dry. Once that is dry, we have the most beautiful tape dispenser. I really want to know what you think about this, if this is something you would do. If you can think of other office supplies we can make cuter with foam clay maybe. I don't know. Whatever your thoughts are, please leave them below, and if you like this video, consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. Have the most wonderful week. Bye!